is Sensei Gerry with the Academy of Martial Arts. Welcome back to Eat of the Three. We are going to take a look tonight at some of what we do in the Cadena de Mano curriculum here at the Academy. Now, this isn't necessarily a piece of the written curriculum, but it kind of takes a look at some of the tactics and strategies that we can employ when we are dealing with an opponent wielding a weapon. And in this case, it'll be a knife. There are many different methodologies when it comes to utilizing martial arts tactics against a knife-wielding opponent. This is simply one of those methodologies. I'm not saying that this is what you have to do. Once again, I'm offering this as food for thought for you in your training. In the Cadena de Mano, as in most Filipino weapon systems of martial arts, there are angles of attack, which are the striking angles that a student memorizes so that they have particular targets on the body where they can apply their weapon's attacks. So he comes in with his number one strike right to this area here. Okay? From here, he can draw his weapon back, and right from the other side, he'll do a number two strike. Okay? Now, he'll turn his blade over, and he'll come across a horizontal plane to a number three, cutting across my waist hip area where it's soft right here. He can cut through, come back around to the exact same area on the other side of my body, and cut with a number four. He can draw his blade back now and thrust right up into my belly button area with a straight thrust or a number five. Okay, so let's switch sides. So, once again, he will come in and step through with a number one strike right to this area here. He can come back on the same diagonal plane and cut right here with a number two. He can come in horizontally, cut with a number three to my left hip, cut through, number four to my right hip, and then draw it back and thrust into my center here with a number five thrust. Let's say that he comes in with this number one strike. Okay, we're first going to look at what we can call emptying out. Okay, emptying out basically means I don't want to be there when this strike comes, which is a common theme in a lot of martial arts, moving the target. Okay, so as he steps in with this strike, I'm just going to empty out. Now I step forward in this case, okay? I can also step back. If he comes in again with this attack, I can drop my right leg back, I empty out, and I'll move my body out of the way. What I can do now is once again step forward and turn my body away. Or I can step back with my right leg and empty out this way, okay? So, by emptying out, I'm moving my body, moving the target out of the way so that I don't get hit. Okay, now, if he comes in with this number two attack, okay, what I can do now is I can step in. Okay, I can step in to stop him before this weapon gets power by coming too far forward in that swing. So the second methodology here is now to meet the weapon. Okay, so as he comes in, before he can even get that swing off, I've got what is essentially an inward block, and I've got the C check stopping the weapon here. As he comes in with this number two shot, I step in and stop it. So I've got all this margin for error here on my arm, okay, where I can stop this weapon, and I'm utilizing my right hand to stop him at the wrist. This number three shot, if he comes in with this number three, this is a big wide swing, okay? If he gets past pretty much the 90-degree point here, this swing has built up some momentum. Okay, it's going to be harder to stop. Okay, so this is another one where I kind of want to meet it. Okay, so as he comes in with this number three, I'm stopping it here. Okay, one of the big things I want to do here is I want to get down to the level of the attack. I don't want to be above it because now it can come through. It might be able to break through my hand and cut me, and I don't want that, okay? So as he comes in with this number 3 shot, okay, I'm going to come in and stop him here. Now, once again, as I meet the attack, okay, I come down here. Always aware of this second hand. Always aware of this second hand, okay? Now, from the number 4, it's pretty much the same as the number 2. Number 4 comes in. Once again, I'm going to drop to the elevation of the attack. I'm going to put up this block here, okay? And I'm going to stop him with this C-check at his wrist. He comes in with this 4. I'm going to step in. I'm going to meet it. Okay, I'm going to meet it. I want to stop him. If I can, I want to pin his arm to his body. Okay? All right. The last one now is the number 5. The 5 you definitely want to empty out. Okay? So what I'm going to do is something that we call in Hironan Eskrima an evade. Evade number 5, where I'm basically going to create a corridor for the knife to go through. Okay? So as he comes in to thrust, okay, I'm stepping back, I'm putting my hand to cover, because this thrust, this is the trajectory of the thrust. If he tries to come in and slice me now, I have this up here to protect myself. I'm going to now move to the outside of his weapon. So as he comes into thrust, I'm going to empty out. Okay? Once again, my hand is here. I'm essentially doing what we call here at the Academy, we call this a pendulum parry, where this is protecting me here from a return shot, and I'm using this C-check here to drop on top. Once again, he comes in with this thrust, I empty out, okay, I'm essentially retreating, I'm dropping my right foot back. Okay? So now that we've gone over, once again, these basic entries, let's take a quick look to see how we can follow up.